So Kalani Oasis also offers what we need, a workspace. So, and I know a lot of people are doing these days. Like they're just going to place A, place B, and remote working.
Yep, we have a whole episode on like how to maximize your PTO, but like don't even take PTO, just work from anywhere. Ticket to working from anywhere.
I'm Trizzy.
And I'm Leah.
And this is Ticket to Anywhere podcast, bringing you the gear, tools, and tips to equip you for a travel-filled life.
No matter your travel experience or lack thereof, we aim to be your first stop when you're thinking of where to go, how to get there, what to bring, and what to do.
Catch the latest episode every other Wednesday on YouTube or your favorite listening app.
We'd love to connect with you. Find Ticket to Anywhere on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn.
We hope you guys had a great July break catching up on all of our episodes. And welcome to our 70th episode. Ooh, we are shooting on location at the Kalani Oasis out in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yes. And this episode is all about making the most of your homestays. And we stay in homestays pretty often, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of qualities that we look for, to be honest, a lot of great qualities. And I already feel like, this Oasis has it all.
I might just have to hit up the host and be like, can I buy this
Can I
home
buy it?
off of you, please? Leave it as is.
Yeah. I feel like we've learned, to look for certain things and read reviews very carefully to make sure that a place has all we want. I usually am at homestays with my family. My family would literally fit perfectly in this house.
Yeah. Same. Definitely. Yeah. And we get a lot of questions from, at least from my friends. They are asking, how do you make the most of your homestay? I was like, oh my gosh, that's a perfect topic to talk about.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they don't know, what to look for, how to make use of it, take advantage of the full amenities of a homestay. And it's perfect that we're here at Kalani Oasis because they offer so many things for us to talk about and give you guys tips on how you can make the most of your homestay as well. Yeah.
They made it so easy for us here.
Yeah.
Honestly, like it's hard to complain. Can't find anything to complain or see wrong. And it's just, they make it so easy. It's hard to stay anywhere else, to be honest.
Seriously.
We might just have to come back to Phoenix more often, you did say you want to retire here.
I did. Yeah. So look out for that.
And she mentions it again in the episode.
I did. And it's just convenient to everything and everywhere.
Absolutely.
Like within 30 minutes of basically everything that I want to do. Hopefully we have a lot in common, then there you go.
We have a lot of this info in the episode ahead as well. Stay tuned to hear, what's out in nature, what sporting events there are around, what other cities and little towns are close or within driving distance to Phoenix. And of course, the best part is that there's tons of coffee shops around.
Yes.
And right before this, we picked up some at a local place called Serafina Coffee Shop. I have a drink called the Frankie. It's an iced Frankie. It's literally oat milk latte with blueberry flavoring, and I'm obsessed. It's so good. It tastes like Blueberry Morning, if you remember that cereal. It's literally 3 miles away from here, so it's super
awesome.
close.
Yeah, they went and picked me up a red mango tea as well. Very tart. I love it. I love the color. It's basically like a refresher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, perfect.
Yes.
Bring it back to the house.
Let's go.
Chill in the pool, on the lounge chairs.
Yeah. So thank you, Kalani Oasis.
Yes. This episode is brought to you by Kalani Oasis. So thank you so much for bringing us out here, letting us enjoy your humble abode. And we hope that you learned a little something on how to make the most of your homestay out in the desert. So cheers to that.
Cheers. Did you see that homestay Celine dropped in the group chat?
Yes, that pool.
Oh my gosh, the backyard in general. Cornhole, that gazebo, a hammock to relax in.
Love the massive kitchen and workspace too. We can just work remotely.
It'll fit 8 of us, right?
Heck yeah, it does.
What's the name of it? And it's in Phoenix?
Yep, Kalani Oasis. I mean, is it time to road trip to Arizona?
Absolutely. Let's go. Book Paradise now.
Search for Kalani Oasis on your favorite short term rental app to reserve today.
Welcome to the Kalani Oasis. This
Oasis it
is
is.
another on shoot location. We are super excited about being here and spending time in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah. When was the last time you were here?
About 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so recent.
Yeah. Arizona, if you guys watch I think our first episode when we introduced ourselves, I did
Ooh.
mention that I could live here slash retire here.
Arizona. I mean,
Yeah.
perfect. Last time I was here was 25 plus years ago. It's been
Yeah. This is
a
like
minute or more.
these past few years have been you revisiting a lot of places.
Oh, it has been.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Yeah.
nice. But we're in a beautiful
Oh
homestay
my
out in
gosh.
the desert, out in northern Arizona, which I believe, I'm sorry, northern Phoenix, which is a little more underrated, hidden
Very
gems, right?
underrated.
Yeah.
And I feel like this homestay is just so convenient to everywhere. Kalani Oasis, we did mention the name again, but I really need to emphasize how the location is just so key. We're close to the 101, we're close to the 17, we're close to the 51. Like we could get to Scottsdale, we could get to the airport all within like 30 minutes. Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. Let's backtrack a little and talk about how we went and looked for an oasis
Yeah.
in such an area first and
Mhm.
foremost, like when we're looking for homestays.
Yeah. We directly look for reviews and ratings. That's always like
100%.
yeah, you
Like, do
want
you buy anything off Amazon if it has no ratings?
to tell you the truth, I'm sorry, no, I don't, because I
I
have a
don't
lot of
either.
trust issues.
And I think it's the same with a homestay,
Mhm.
right? You want to know that people have stayed in the place before and trust, because I mean, it's like this is how you're housed and protected for a few days.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
gotta have at least a few reviews.
Mhm.
And awesome thing about Kalani Oasis is that they already have 21 reviews and basically an excellent score.
Yeah, a very excellent score.
Mhm.
And the way the reviews worked for me
Mhm.
is everyone was honest. When I was reading the reviews,
Mhm.
I was like, this can't be that convenient. It can't be this and that.
Mhm.
But literally stepping foot here, the first night, this is our second day here, everything has been so easy. Everything is provided. Amenities, the amazing amenities. We can't wait to dive in
Yeah.
that with you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so far all the reviews have been honest and truthful to me, and I appreciate that. I don't
Mhm.
like being lied to.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
And I love reviews that talk about, we'll dive into this, but like the beds and the living space and the
Yes.
kitchens and like towels and like you said amenities. But that's something we really wanted to bring to attention because homestay owners definitely rely on real trusted reviews to spread the word to others to get them to stay in such a place. So, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. And the fact that it's close to freeways, we're 30 minutes from the Phoenix airport, the Phoenix International Airport.
Mhm.
This location is 30 minutes from downtown Scottsdale
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
And then near Scottsdale, like there's a lot of places. There's like Tempe, there's Glendale, there's Mesa around here. What else? I know there's,
Hikes too.
yes.
Like I believe the closest area would be the Cave Buttes recreation area.
Mm-hmm.
And also, what's the name of the mountain you just went to?
Lookout Mountain. It's
There
such
we
a
go.
cute I was telling Trizzy, it's literally 3 miles away, and I feel
Mhm.
like it would be your
Oh yeah,
mountain hike
for
every
sure.
morning because it's super close, and it's not I mean, it gets steep pretty fast, but it's not very steep. It's kind of just like it's like a big hill, but it gives a great view of the valley. It's super easy. You could probably do, around it in maybe like an hour or so. If you go early enough, it's great. But there's a few other mountains around here. There's Shadow Mountain, and these are all in the middle of the city, basically between northern Phoenix and Scottsdale. So super close if you want that nature rather than just like walking on a flat street.
Yeah.
How valleys and cities tend to be
I love
sometimes.
that. Cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And for all you sports fans, the Footprint Center specifically for basketball, Phoenix Suns, Phoenix Mercury represent. It's only within 30 minutes as well.
Perfect.
Get me there ASAP
It's like
for
you can get
sure.
anywhere around here
Mhm.
from this location in 30 minutes.
Yeah,
30 minutes or
totally.
less.
Yeah. And this is like one of the things that we really wanted to talk about staying here in this homestay is to give you guys tips on how to utilize, how to use
Mhm.
your homestay to the fullest extent
Yep.
that they offer. And Kalani Oasis offers so much. And here's some of the tips that we are going to explain in this episode to you guys. One being before, upon booking it, after you book it,
Mhm.
uh reach out to the host, talk to them. They have a lot of recommendations.
Mhm.
They could send you the manual, the homestay
Mhm.
manual beforehand for you to look at, so when you enter, you already know what to do with the wi-fi, you know how to control the heating,
Yeah.
the cooling system, and everything like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, our experience checking in and even pre-check-in has been is just smooth sailing.
Yeah, super seamless. I also think it's important because you can build a rapport with them
Mhm.
beforehand. Say like, "Hey, I'm super excited to stay at the
Yeah.
homestay," which is what you did.
Mhm.
And it's imperative if there's any information you need to know before coming into your location. So, like this house in particular would like for you to take off your shoes before you enter. And we're
Yeah.
used to that. That's our lifestyle in our own homes. So, we didn't mind that at all
Yeah.
coming in here. But that's important piece of information.
Another thing is, when you're connecting with the host, it does not hurt to ask if you could check in early and check out later.
Key, major key.
Yeah.
Because I do this at any other form of accommodation too, like
Nice.
hotels, whatever.
Mhm.
We don't overstay our welcome. We're
Yeah.
not abusing that power. And it also depends on who's staying before and after you. But
Yeah.
you already have the homestay. They're not, the worst they're going to say is, no, you can't do that. I'm sorry. So, it
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to ask.
Exactly. And, in during low seasons too,
Yeah.
you might have a chance
Hmm.
of, staying maybe an hour or two longer, but who knows?
Yep.
Yeah.
And so we are here in the middle of June in this beautiful homestay, but it's Phoenix, it's the desert. It does get hotter in the summer.
Yeah.
So shoulder season or cooler season like fall or spring and especially winter where temps come to like maybe the 70s or so.
Yeah.
60s 70s is great time to visit. And there's a Sprouts and an Aldi nearby, and I mentioned those 2 first and foremost because those are the only 2 grocery stores I need in my life.
Mhm.
There's also, a Safeway,
Right.
and there's, Walmarts and Super Targets, but very accessible to everything you could ever need, but closer grocery stores, a lot of cute coffee shops around. If
Mhm.
you're a Dutch Bros fan, there's plenty of those around here, but we just went to, as we said, in the intro, we just went to Serafina, which is right down the street, right across from Lookout Mountain. That's super close, all locally made, locally sourced, and whatnot. So there's just so much in this neighborhood. It's really exciting.
I think when I'm staying at a homestay, one of the main important aspect of being in a homestay is to be able to reconnect
Yeah.
with friends, family, even meeting new people like a bachelorette, right?
Yeah.
I meet a lot of new people during like my friend's bachelorette,
Hmm.
and the home that we're at helps us reconnect and bond, or connect. Sorry, I should say connect, meet each
Yeah.
other. And the kitchen, to have an
That's the
island like
center,
this.
but that's the center of it. The
Yeah.
center of everything, even more than the living room, to me, is the kitchen.
Mhm.
We spend more time in the kitchen than the living room.
That is true. Yeah.
Way more time,
Yeah,
because 'cause you're here for drinks, you're here for snacks, you're here for food,
for
you're
sure.
here for leaning on the counter.
Mhm. And, like, whispering if you have a secret.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So it's really important to have, like, a great kitchen,
Mhm. Open
i.e.
plan
open. Yeah, for sure.
like this,
Have an island or even a peninsula could work as well.
lots of counter space.
Mhm. This amazing swivel chair.
Yes, swivel bar stools. I
Mhm.
love when you can sit, and that's the thing here is, like, when you can sit at the counter, but there's also sitting space separate.
Mhm.
I love that. And,
Yeah,
not all homestays have the space for it, but this
for
one
sure.
does,
Yeah,
which is super wonderful.
yeah.
Massive sink.
Mhm.
What are all the amenities? What are we enjoying here?
Well, the cool thing with the kitchen is, like, once you cook up your food, you bring it to the dining table. They
Mhm.
also have a dining table that's great for groups of up to, like, 8, I believe.
Mhm.
And,
Mhm.
yo, this homestay has a rice cooker. Rice fans, stand up, let's
I've
go.
never stayed in a homestay with a rice cooker,
No.
so they're appealing to, those cultures that love rice, which is
Yes.
us.
Which is definitely us.
Which is us, which is great.
Yeah.
And I get you maybe cannot, stack a homestay up with every single thing you would have in your own kitchen. But what we have here, all the cutting tools, things to open wine bottles,
Mhm.
cool, so all the spices we'll need, different nice Tupperware to like store whatever you're cooking in the fridge.
Yeah. Because if you're making large amounts of food for a
Many
big
people.
group, they have Tupperware here. Like,
Yeah, that's
how
massive.
important is that? They really thought this through
And I'm big
when.
on leftovers
Yes. Yeah.
because, well, I
Because
don't waste food. So,
that, and I'm somewhat kind of, once I cook, I wanna make a lot, like meal prep.
okay. Yeah.
So,
You can meal prep here.
mhm.
Lots of Tupperware for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and the space in the refrigerator is great. They have plenty of plates and bowls, cups. They really thought this through, and they were just like, this is a big homestay. We could hold up to 8 people max, and let me have millions of utensils and
Yeah.
plates ready for people.
Yep.
So, if you're washing stuff from the breakfast, or if you're putting stuff from breakfast into the dishwasher, you still have lunch plates, you still have plates for dinner too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts, and we'll overlay it on the screen, one of my favorite parts of this kitchen at night is the underlighting under the cabinets. Like,
Mhm.
I have that. The only other place I've seen that is in my aunt's personal home. So the fact that they have it here, it looks fire. And it's low lighting so that if you don't have like a night light or you don't want to turn the big lights on at night, the low lighting just under the cabinets looks so cool. And it's very not subtle, like, it's bright enough so that you can find things in the dark,
Yeah.
but it's one of my favorite features of the kitchen.
Mhm. So I got another tip on utilizing your homestay. Plan a workcation. I mean, if you could work from anywhere, which is what we love to do, then finding like a dedicated workspace in the homestay
Mhm.
is gonna help you out.
Like, when you're looking through reviews and
Mhm.
sussing out homestays,
Yes.
definitely looking for a dedicated workspace such as this.
So Kalani Oasis also offers what we need,
Oof.
a workspace.
Mhm.
So, and I know a lot of people are doing these days. Like,
Oh,
they're just
yeah.
going to place A, place B, and remote working.
Yep, we have a whole episode on, like, how to maximize your PTO, but, like, don't even take PTO,
Yeah.
just work from anywhere.
Yeah.
Ticket to working from anywhere.
I like that.
But I usually look for, a flat surface. Luckily, this oasis has 2 flat surfaces
Mhm.
in this little nook.
Yeah.
A chair, this is so specific, but a chair with a back,
Yes.
right? You can't
Mhm.
just be sitting on a bar stool the whole time if you're gonna work for a couple hours. Lighting, whether it's artificial or natural,
Mhm.
is great because what if you're, working weird hours and, you need some lighting to just light it up,
That's
so
true. And a view,
a
like a
view.
view of the pool. Doesn't matter, a view of the gazebo,
Mhm.
patio, like something to kind of help you get motivated as well. Like, if you're trying to get down a deadline, project deadline,
Yep.
then you got this beautiful view.
Yeah.
You're like, you know what? Let me try to kill this and send it off and just jump into the pool right
Mhm.
afterwards. So,
I think my favorite part about this little workspace, breakfast nook, sunroom is the Nespresso machine
ooh,
and the tea that comes right next to it
yeah.
within literally arm's reach. So, if you need your fuel, it's right next to your desk.
Yeah. It's kind of cute how it has like a separation, like they know people need their coffee and tea while working. It's genius. I'm
Exactly.
telling y'all, this
Yeah.
place is genius. I think one of the biggest things of utilizing your homestay is to really schedule time for you to actually use the amenities. I've had my tea time here,
Your tea time with
my
your tea
putt-putt
time?
golf, yes,
Tea with your
and
tea?
and if you guys didn't know, Leah's in a cornhole league,
I am. I
and
am
she was killing it on the cornhole that's offered at Kalani Oasis as well,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The cornhole's pretty sick here, but it's a lot of fun. There's cornhole and like a putting is it a putting green?
A putting green,
Right
yeah,
next to each other.
yeah, and there's, like
So
it's like a four-hole putting green, which is, like, insane because I've been to one where it's just one, which
oh,
is
yeah.
fine, but this is multiple, so you could really challenge yourself
But
in,
you
like,
were
different
crushing it
areas.
earlier.
You know,
You were
I
was crushing it earlier.
haven't touched golf in a while, so I would say beginner's luck again.
What a great place to practice,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah, for sure.
But I love the abundance of activities in the backyard. I mean, those 2 alone, you don't get cornhole and putting greens at a homestay,
Mm-mm.
typically.
No, and on top of that, if you're tired of doing all the putt-putt and all the cornhole, there's, like, a hammock that you could lay out in, and we're right now under a gazebo, the gazebo that's in the backyard next to the putting green with these amazing twinkle lights.
Mhm. Complete with fan and light for the day,
Yeah, an outdoor fan, ceiling fan.
plenty of seating,
Mhm.
as you can see, a table to put the drinks on.
Yes, yeah, and we really utilized it while we've been here.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we made sure to play cornhole, we made sure to wake up early for sunrise to do a little tea time, putt-putt golf,
Mhm.
and obviously, the swimming pool. Like, we're not gonna not swim if there's a pool
Right.
offered.
No,
Come
no,
on
like,
now.
spend all day in it.
Yeah,
Spend all night in it.
yeah. And the key is to really schedule it. Like we said earlier, to contact the host
Mhm.
and just hear what other amenities that they may not have added on like
Mhm.
the site wherever you're booking on, and just really get to know the place before you go so you could schedule it into your itinerary.
Or and it's good for packing too,
Yeah, exactly.
because, I don't know, maybe you have a separate, swimming bathing suit versus a jacuzzi bathing suit and whatnot, or you say you wanna take some photos by this beautiful pool with the beautiful wood paneling.
Oh, yes.
You wanna bring the right bikinis, you wanna bring the right outfits.
And
So that's kinda
I
nice.
know people, they will go shopping for the right
They
outfits.
will,
Yeah,
for a little photo shoot,
yeah,
which we were doing earlier, so
yeah, we squeeze a little bit of that in there.
Yeah.
Games too.
Mhm.
Kalani Oasis, they had Jenga going
Oh,
on,
yeah.
Monopoly.
They had a bunch of board games. You can bring
Yeah,
those outside and play in the
mhm,
lovely summer night.
yeah, exactly. There's lots to do, and, looking at the list of things to do on a homestay really, really, like, helps you just schedule everything out
Mhm.
and, like, really utilize your time well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like designated cornhole time after the swimming.
A must. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I would also say, like, even when you're scheduling the activities, it goes with connecting and reconnecting, creating that bond with your family that you haven't seen in a while, friends,
Mhm.
new friends, colleagues, even like just for yourself too.
Yeah.
Like
Which is
I was cleaning the pool because that's my mindful
it's
practice.
therapeutic for her.
Is
Yeah.
very.
It's very calming, but that's the whole point of a homestay, right? Is to make everyone feel comfortable. You're at home. It's not, you're not in a different type of accommodation where everyone's separated and you have
Yeah.
to walk down the hall to those types of things. You're all in one gathering spot. And Kalani Oasis in particular makes it super easy to have those feelings,
Yeah,
to
definitely.
get together in groups. It's a gathering place,
For
basically.
sure.
If it
So
wasn't called Kalani Oasis, we'd call it the gathering place.
yeah. The homestay where you stay at the home.
Or that.
Or that. I love this place. Like,
Yeah.
I could see myself coming back here with my family.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My nephew's gonna love the Pac-Man machine.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah. I mean,
gosh.
my dad will too. Heck yeah. Yeah, come enjoy the heated pool when it's winter, when it's, not summer basically, which is nice. That comes with the homestay.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
the heated pool, there's no extra charge.
I know, that's wonderful.
Tell me a place that does not charge
Yep,
for that. Yeah.
that's wonderful.
So, if you guys are interested, if you guys are down to come out in the amazing Phoenix, Arizona in any sort of season, Kalani Oasis is the place to book.
Mhm.
And you can find them on Airbnb, VRBO, booking.com as well. And they're on Instagram. Give them a follow. It's at Kalani Oasis Rental. So check them out for real.
Show them some love. Yeah.
Because we have a lot to say and a lot to show.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What a premium experience. I don't know, we might stay another couple of weeks, I don't know.
Yeah, you'll find us shooting a lot more episodes
Yeah,
here or something.
absolutely. But thank you to Kalani Oasis and the team for sponsoring us to come out here to Phoenix, Arizona, and we'll catch you soon. We wouldn't be anywhere without the support you've given us, and for that, we're always appreciative. To support the podcast even further with just a $2 donation, head to buymeacoffee.com/ticket to anywhere.
To be the first to get our episodes, subscribe to Ticket to Anywhere on YouTube.
Share this episode with a friend if you found it helpful.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify.
Listen to Ticket to Anywhere wherever you get your podcasts.